Hi, I'm Daisy,
Hi, I'm David.
and we're the MSA Crusaders. Welcome back, listeners. We're here with another episode of MSA Crusaders. Today, we have brought back some ladies in our top 10 episodes. Susan and Trisha, the sisters love that episode. Oh, and welcome you two back to the show.
Yes, welcome back.
Hello, we're happy to be here.
So glad to have you back. We enjoyed our conversation last time. I've been waiting to talk to y'all again.
Oh, good.
So glad it worked out.
Yes, us too.
So catch us up. Tell us what we missed.
Uh-huh.
First of all, I want to remind the listeners, Susan lived in New York. Trisha lived in Washington. Trisha moved all the way across from Washington to New York to help take care of her sister, if you remember. So they're back here with us. They've been gone. They came on since September, I believe it was. And they are here with us again.
December. Was it December?
Yeah.
December. Okay, sorry. December.
Okay.
I know it's been over 6 months, but we're really glad to have you back.
Having MSA is close enough.
There you go. Blame it on MSA brain.
Yes, I'm glad to have you two back, and I know my mother's going to be thrilled because she can't stop talking about you two. So definitely going to be special for us, and let alone for her. So definitely welcome you back.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks.
Say hi, Denise. The ladies are here for you.
So what's been going on lately?
I need a lift.
We're waiting on a Hoyer lift. We went through the whole, oh gosh, it takes so much. Going through the home connections. They need a script from the doctor. They get the script. I call them a week later. What's going on? Oh, we need notes. Oh, why didn't you say that in the first place? Call the doctor. They send the notes. 16 pages, I found out.
So is transfer getting difficult?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
she's
difficult.
pretty much.
Do you have the chair already, the motorized chair?
She uses a Zoomer that is electric and can bring her all over the place.
Oh, the little scooter?
Well,
Well,
not really. It's a chair that has a motor, and I can go over grass and everything.
Oh, wow.
yeah. So she takes it outside and goes.
I was going to say you got to keep an eye on her now.
Yeah.
You just take off, Susan.
Yeah, I go down the hill.
She's got a hill in
Oh
the
my
backyard to go to the pool. So
She's going to be fishing in that chair. Watch.
it's like watching her do a roller coaster. Like, oh my gosh, little bumpy, but yeah, gets her down the car. Works great.
I have a little scooter that I do that on. I go outside and do little donuts and stuff. But I don't have a little Zoomer. I want to check into that.
That's fantastic.
Because you don't walk anymore?
Not really. A little.
So I was thinking that's still a yes then.
There you go. That's right.
In a good way. Yeah.
I didn't hear no.
Right?
I'm the mean one and kind of make her walk. She might make it a couple of feet and she's like, chair. So I'll just bring in the little chair with wheels and scoop her up.
It's like I say I took 10 steps. I'll be so happy. I took 10 steps today. I might feel like we're in a marathon, but hey, I did it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So you gotta say like that, Susan.
Okay. Got that, Trisha?
I got it.
Well, so Daisy didn't say to push her in the back. She just said you gotta help her. Okay.
Yeah.
Get out there and walk now, Susan.
You're on your own.
Right.
You're so mean. You're so mean.
Keep you on your toes.
I remember last time we had to referee them.
Yeah. Right. High-end referee boxing match. Yes.
Yeah.
Good one. So you haven't got the lift yet?
No.
No. They had to send some more paperwork to the doctor to sign and It's just been back and forth. So hopefully it'll be soon. Be
I hope
nice.
so.
Yeah, be really nice.
What other things have you started using to help make life easier for you, Susan?
I've got a thing on the iPad that says I want, and then I put it says juice or something.
Yep.
It says You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Language.
there's
Yeah.
software out there. This is, instead of buying like the $20,000 medical device they have, they have a lot of these things. And let me tell you, you still have a good voice. You know, on a good day, since you said, is it an iPad you mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
So Apple, I'm gonna make my next YouTube video about this. Apple has, if you go into your settings and search up personal voice, you can actually do your own voice banking. So MSA, we are all losing our voice. It's inevitable, and you go in there, and it's a Apple server based voice banking where you speak 150 phrases. So it took me about 15 minutes, and I guess that's actually pretty good, right? But you could pause it and take your time, whatever. But you speak 150 phrases, and let me tell you, Susan, my iPhones, I got a couple, they sound just like my voice right now. I mean, exactly like the device. So when you have a good day, you take a couple shots at it, and in the future, if you could type it out or phrase it, like you can have custom phrases. I ask for phrases I speak to my children, like unbelievable, just some weird things, and it's for quick reference, or you can type it out anything you want to, and it says it exactly in your voice, and it sounds just like you.
I did that with Google. I did 450.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I was trying to find it on Samsung. I didn't know Google had that.
Yeah, I did it with Google back when I had a voice, real good voice.
Yeah.
With 450 phrases.
Wow, that's a lot.
That is. Both their voices sound incredible, though.
Yeah, they
Really.
do.
Yeah.
Do you have speech therapy?
They dropped me. They dropped me.
They dropped you. How mean of them to drop you? They didn't drop you in your head, did they?
Yeah, don't like it.
Oh, so did they drop you, or do you not? You don't like it? Which one?
No.
She kind of graduated.
Oh, okay.
So I just remind her, take a deep breath. But sometimes I mess up and I'm like, swallow. I'm like, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, my ENTs tell me the same thing. They said you speak so much. I have such a problem breathing and swallowing and speaking at the same time, and they're like, you have to slow down and breathe, otherwise, you slur everything else on top of it.
They tell me talk like you're from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's called a breather.
I got it. I got that.
You got that?
Yeah.
There's an app that you can use with it.
Okay. Oh.
It's really good. I do it 4 times a day.
In other states, what she has is called paraphernalia. I'm just,
No,
I know.
It looks like that. Absolutely.
It really does, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, we opened that up. I'm like, what did you order that's so colorful?
Right.
My husband found it at an estate sale.
Really?
$1.
Oh, God, it's kidding.
Estate sales are the best, I tell you.
It was in a package. It was brand new. They're like
That's
$60 if you buy them, aren't they?
They're 40.
Yeah, $40, $60.
For $1.
I have my inhale on 4 and my exhale on 2 because I have problems with exhale. How about you? Have you just did yet?
I've been on 3.
You're on 3. How often do you use it now?
I don't.
All right, Al. She needs to use it at least 3 times a day.
Well, this whole podcast is going to be about you and only you.
Trisha, make sure she uses it 3 times a day because David should tell her I have a partial collapsed lung.
Yeah, it's yeah. If we don't kind of like ALS and stuff, we don't exercise our muscles, they start to waste away, and the lungs are not far behind it.
Oh, well, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, remember, there's really 2 ways that MSA primarily two ways that people in MSA end up passing away: aspiration pneumonia and stop breathing at nighttime, right, while they're sleeping, and all that has to do with breathing. So the more we can do to keep the breathing going, those lungs nice and strong, it keeps the bad things at the door.
Yeah, because with the adolescence of the lung, that's what I have. That's what they call the partial lung. It's very susceptible to pneumonia.
Yeah,
So utilize that breathing machine, Susan.
I will.
3 to 4 times a day.
Yeah, we're gonna be calling you, Susan.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be on that.
Yeah, you will.
We're gonna send all the complaints on this episode straight to Trish.
Okay.
Forward. We'll create a filter for Google just for her.
She's some caretaker. Yeah.
She should know better.
It's so funny.
What else we've missed with 32?
Me jamming her elbows into doorways.
Well,
She don't slap your hands down anymore.
yeah.
She still does that?
It's just a habit. Sorry. I don't verbalize. I just move her hands out of the way. Except her elbows. I did forget that. So I evened it out. I got one good going out the door. And then the next day I was like, well, I just evened it out. And I scraped the other one. The worst caretaker.
Could be worse. It could be car doors.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those really hurt.
It's good to see she still has her sense of humor, though.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That's
she's
great.
Mm-hmm.
If we didn't have that, it would be really hard to get through
It
this.
would be, it would be difficult.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
I see that you're like me, Susan. You hold on to stuff, you don't let go.
Can't let go of my silence.
Yeah, she uses a stylus on
Oh,
her
yeah.
to play games.
I can't let it go.
I can't. I like just go like that. No.
Bathroom.
Oh yeah, the bathroom handrail. She'll hold on to that and kind of pulls her to the other side. I'm like, can you just let it go? Nope.
You have to help her. I know you have to help her release her hands because you got to grip it. Nope, I'm not going nowhere.
If you use a taser, that might help. Get a little electricity. I guarantee she would let go at that point.
It just reminds me of those little like koala bears and that you could like squeeze the back of them and their hands would open up and you could clip it on like your pencil or something. Way back in the 80s. Oh, before your time, Dave.
With the ones with the eyeballs pop out.
Where no, it was like they were just like little critters like that big, and their hands would
extend.
I thought she was talking about like assaulting endangered species for a second. I was like, man, you're gonna have even more complaints.
And if you squeeze their back, they would open up, so you could just like clamp. I'll just have to find a picture and send it to you. No, sense. Never mind.
It's for your time, David.
I'm trying to remember myself.
Trying to remember yourself, or you're trying to remember yourself?
Oh gosh, yeah.
I remember my first CD, my first tape. That's about all I remember from the '80s. So,
Wow.
Oh, what was your first CD?
Lord Almighty, my first tape was CNC Music Factory. Everybody dance down, dance. You know it if you heard
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
My first one was Anne Murray.
Anne Murray.
God bless you.
That's great.
Hey, I had a pillow just like that, but I lost it in Dallas at the airport.
Oh, I found this in Dallas in the airport. Actually, brought it home.
Really?
Wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah, you keep one in the house, one in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the neck is a major sore point for MSA.
Yeah.
How's yours, David?
I ignore it.
I told him he won't be able to do that very much longer.
Yeah, I've said it for months and months and months and months, over a year. It feels like a whiplash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Never lets go. But I have some medicine, some pain medicine to help out, and some Tito's. But yeah, I'd ignore it, and I don't think about it, and it doesn't affect me.
Oh, that gentleman that we met, he said he gets a shot.
That's what I asked Daisy before, because I've heard of Botox going into the neck for that type of relieving the muscles.
Yeah.
Tell us about the man you met.
Oh yeah.
So my husband, ex-husband.
Was it your husband or your ex-husband?
I'm not saying nothing, Susan.
Sorry.
Close enough, Susan. Close enough.
Okay, ex-husband was looking for someone to take care of his mother-in-law. He called this woman up. She said her husband has MSA. He said, "Really? My ex-wife has it." So we got together. So exciting.
Yeah, her son came over and told us, yeah, so Dad's caretaker's husband has MSA, and we were like, we need his number. And her ex-husband sent it to her, and we were immediately messaging him. He had come over. I mean, same zip code. It's
so
yeah. Even when he was here, he's like, I'm still in shock. He was here for probably like a couple hours. He goes, I still just can't believe that we met. This is just crazy. I thought I was so alone in this. And we gave him a list of things. We told him all about you guys. He's listened to your podcasts, just all the information. Yeah, he's so funny too.
He has his humor too, huh?
So crazy, just so crazy. He lives near this place that makes amazing milkshakes.
Yeah.
The true reason comes out, yes.
Yeah.
But no, they said that it's really a slim chance that you will meet somebody in face to face with the MSA. So that's really strange.
If you don't go to any support groups or online or anything, they say you'll never meet somebody in your lifespan. So thankfully that we have social media and support groups and things like that. So yeah,
thank God, is right. Yeah. Absolutely.
But it's definitely got to be nice, Susan, to at least to convey thoughts and talk with somebody who actually knows what you're going through. Because it's so hard to say. It's so hard to describe like what it is to live your life drunk when you're not drunk every day. It's hard to describe that. But yeah, it's got to be at least a little relief to have someone in person you can talk to.
Great.
Yeah,
it's great. Absolutely fabulous.
Well, what's his name?
Jim.
Sounds like a very good name.
Yeah, we'd love to have him on our show. So Jim, if you're out there listening, come on to MSA Crusaders. Talk a little bit with David and I.
Could be James, the ex-husband, husband, this or that, December. So it's either Jim or James. So Jim or James, we want you.
Tell us about your Botox.
I finally got it in my neck. I didn't got it in my neck because I said it's going to affect my swallowing. So I got it in my neck, and it's such a relief. My neck doesn't hurt anymore.
Yes, it helps out. Once the initial hurts me, but you don't have bother. You're not bothered by that.
No.
She used to just get it in her pecs on each side.
Not her pecs.
And then
I love you too. I love you too. These episodes are so great. I promise you. Susan got some pecs. All right, moving on.
I knew what you were thinking over there.
Susan's over there actually pointing.
I am on like.
Hey, live so long. We got MSA hands.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, I got it in my neck.
I'm sorry, listeners. You can't see what we're doing here, but it's
right.
It's great. These ladies are so awesome.
Yeah, she got it in her neck 3 months ago, just a little bit. So it didn't last the 3 months. And
Right.
then she got it in her
Increased it.
neck. So he did increase it a little bit. And
Doesn't affect my swallowing at all.
yeah, not at all. I mean, he said it was a super slim chance it would affect swallowing, but
Mhm.
yeah, it hasn't at all. I mean, and it's
It's wonderful.
That's good.
What you did your jaws too? You said.
No, he didn't do it.
Oh, he didn't do it in your
said
solitary.
He said I didn't do it well enough.
You drool enough.
Yeah, I said, give me some food. I'll show you.
You
Pepperoni
told him to
pizza.
give you some food, huh?
Yeah, I drool a lot.
Like me whenever we have something or smell something that smells really good, it's like I
Yeah,
don't know what works, not from my eyes, but from my mouth.
does.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
Well-
find that whenever I do things like mowing the grass, I still do some things outside, but when I do physical things, I drool because I forget to close my mouth and forget to swallow. But
Yeah.
I find that when I take a shower, when I'm not taking a bath, when I take a shower, I drool so much. I don't know what it is about the shower, but I drool so much. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My husband's like, close your mouth. I'm like, my mouth is closed.
Yeah. I bet he says that a lot, Danny.
Yeah.
That's good.
That wasn't nice, dude.
The stream's gonna be canceled here in a second. Oh,
Good thing you guys have states away because
Right?
we could get some dangerous
have to
ground.
hop on her scooter. Yeah.
I'll come get you.
I got a couple steps into the house, so I know Daisy's not gonna get in here. It's okay. It's a bi-level. I'm protected. Okay.
Yeah, you are. You're lucky.
So after you mentioned, Susan, you stole the neck thing at the airport. I'm not gonna talk about that. So you still travel? How does traveling work out for you?
Not so much anymore.
No.
Not so much anymore.
No, just
Hey, I have a question. Did you ever get to ride in that hot air balloon?
We haven't heard from him.
yeah. She sent an email a couple of months ago. We signed up for the end of this month. We still have not gotten back from
We
them.
called them.
We've called and we just get a answering service saying, the phones are too busy. Try emailing us. It's like, we're trying to get a hold of you. And so far,
If we get a hold of them, I'm going to do
They
it.
don't understand the urgency, huh?
apparently not. I think we should just show up and be like, hey, we sent an email, signed up for this day and time. So
Yeah.
you either do it at 6 at night or 6 a.m. So naturally we chose 6 p.m. because
Yeah.
6 a.m. That's just insane.
Sunset one, huh?
Yes. And I
Yeah.
think they said altogether it's like 3 hours, but I think that's because of where you landing, where you have to drive back.
Right.
Yeah.
Susan, I see you're still drinking with a straw.
Oh yes.
Now, is this going to be one of those Chinese spy balloon, hot air balloon type things, or
David.
you're gonna get up on the West Coast after they get done? Yeah,
Ooh.
that's awesome though. I mean, hot air balloon ride.
She's been wanting to do it for a while.
Yeah, we'll see.
You have to keep us posted. Send us pictures when you go.
Yeah.
I wonder how the landing's going to go though. Every hot air balloon I've seen is. I guess it depends. It depends if you land where you're supposed to or not.
Do they have somewhere to sit in the baskets?
Let me see. What have you seen?
Well, we're going in this one because it opens for wheelchairs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's no way.
I was gonna say you got to bring some bungee cords or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold her up.
Yeah, so, I've seen those like when they land hard, they tip over. Like bye, Susan.
I see her with a wheelchair rolling back and forth in
Yeah,
the basket.
that would be awful.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Jump on 3, Susan. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Yeah, jump.
Oh, you get seasick in the hot air balloon.
Right. That's awesome. That's great encouragement for others. That's inspiration. That just to still want and are still trying to do that says a lot about that the fire is still behind you, even having MSA. It says a lot. It does. It really does.
That's awesome. I've always wanted to go on too.
Really?
You should come with
Well,
us.
yeah, it's all the way down in Pennsylvania. Like we have to go down the day before,
Oh,
to get a hotel and that. But
How-
it.
how long is the trip in the air balloon?
In that, I can't remember offhand, but I think with the whole thing of getting people in it and
Landing.
up and landing on all that, yeah, and driving back, the whole thing is about 3 hours. But I think you're only up in the air for very short time.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know.
Gonna have to rest up the day before and the day when you get
Yeah.
home.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That wears me out thinking about it.
me too.
Yeah, I don't want to be floating in a balloon up by where the airliners and 747s are going. I'm just
Gosh.
I'd be more scared about the electricity hitting it by accident. So, you see all these freak things on TikTok and Instagram and stuff.
Thanks. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, David. Don't scare her. She wants to do
Ah.
this.
Just so cute.
Don't put things in her head.
Destination movie.
I'm sure hot air ballooning is the safest transportation method
There you go.
in the air.
It's safer than driving a car.
Yeah. Well, people are crazy.
Much traffic. Oh my gosh, the birds. Oh, the birds and their beaks and their tails. Oh my God. Oh, birds freak me out. Oh, Lord.
You're just now thinking about that.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah.
You better find you another balloon buddy.
I'll wait on the ground for you.
Yeah, just take a 12 gauge with some buckshot.
Oh, then they might see the balloon.
Yeah, do not hit the tank, right? Yeah, remember, Susan, the tank they have is oxygen is for them, not for you. Completely wrong type of oxygen. Okay,
Oh my God.
that's awesome though.
Do you do any kind of therapies at home?
Yeah, physical therapy. PT.
She has a great PT guy that comes here twice a week. He's been on vacation for a few weeks though, but
He'll be back.
he'll be back. Yeah. And she still does the massage every week too, which is great.
Yeah.
Oh,
That really, really helps her.
have you tried dry needling?
What?
Is it?
Dry needling?
What's that?
It's like acupuncture on your neck. I'm going to try it Friday for the first time.
It's called dry.
Needling.
Needling.
I wonder why they called it that instead of just full on acupuncture.
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out Friday and see how it does. They say it's better than Botox. So.
Huh. Interesting.
Let me know.
Yeah. She used to do acupuncture. In fact, we found a great woman in Florida when we were there last year, but she does the hypnotherapy with her now, like once a month. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hypnotizing.
But the dry needling, yeah, I'm curious about that.
Ask your physical therapist about it.
Okay.
Is that who does it to you?
Yeah, that's who's doing. I've never had it done. That's why I was wondering if you did it. They're doing it Friday, so we'll see. I had swim therapy, and I asked my swim therapist about it today, and he said yes. I've heard it's actually better than Botox. So I'm like, okay, we'll see.
Wow.
It's better than Botox. I'll do it.
Dry needling, also known as trigger point dry needling or intramuscular stimulation, is treated technique that can help with pain and movement issues related to myofascial trigger points. Thin sterile needles. Okay. Oh, near trigger points in the muscles, ligaments, tendons. Sounds promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure us with MSA we're used to getting all the needles anyway, so why not?
Hey, add a few more.
Yeah, seriously.
No,
That
and
would
us
be
you're still
gross.
drinking their straw. Didn't your speech therapist tell you no?
What?
Yes. No straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she gets more when she pours. I think it's just more of a. She's a scaredy cat, except for the hot air balloon thing. But
Right?
Well, I think I found you another option. My therapist, my speech therapist, told me about a regimented cup you can drink from. It's like a sippy cup. It only gives you 5 cc's and 10 cc's at a time. You can switch it.
So first of
You
all,
drink
we were
a
talking
down.
about this. We were talking about this a couple of days ago, and I told her 5 cc's and 10 cc's of Tito's is not enough. So this cup would not work. Okay.
But they say you can hold the cup upside down and it will not give you more than that.
Good.
no kidding.
They're kind of pricey, but they might be worth it. I'm gonna try one of those too.
So
I do miss the straws, though.
so the goal of that cup is to make you actually sip more to practicing more.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would just do it because you get too much in your mouth that's up at a point sometimes that you swallow wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Down the
So
line.
you won't get any more than you should, each time. 5 or 10 at a time. It regulates it for you.
That is really cool. Yeah, because there were some days like this morning she couldn't
Initiate swallowing.
use the straw, I will say, because I don't want to
Say
suck.
Wait, I missed that.
She was like, I can't suck. I was like,
Oh,
I don't know.
This episode is sponsored by the MSA Alliance. Just want to put that out there. Where you can go to the website and find really great medical advice and documentation.
Oh my God.
Doctor approved.
Definitely not.
So funny.
but I feel her. I understand what she's saying. You just don't have that initiation to do that or swallow, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Your brain and your mouth aren't talking to each other.
Yeah. When I first wake up, I can't swallow or suck or drink. She's saying.
Waiter, check please. Yeah, I will say, swallowing things the wrong way down the trachea, down to the lungs is one thing. It's aspiring something. That's one type of pain. But when you like you said, when you try to initiate swallowing 20 times in a row and it doesn't go, you start to question your life at some point. That's horrible for me. That's like one of the biggest things that's kicking on. I got like 3 ENT doctors that are tracking that stuff down. But yeah, it's weird when you want to swallow, you just can't do it for
Not even drool, not even spit.
No.
I'd like spit, but I can't spit. But
I can't spit either.
I get slow out of my mouth. I can't swallow it. I'm glad we understand each other, Susan.
Yeah.
Maybe doesn't have a clue yet.
We're going to have a lot of editing in this podcast. So besides the hot air balloon, you got anything else planned? Trying to plan?
No.
I mean, if you're going to hot air balloon, you might as well go surfing at the same time.
No.
Hey.
How many more states do you have to see?
States?
Yeah, you want to see all 50 states, you said?
I did. I don't have the energy anymore.
No energy.
How many more do you have to see?
Tons.
Yeah, tons more than not.
Oh.
So if you take the hot air balloon really high, if you can see it from altitude, it counts.
There you go.
I like that.
Right? You got the 4 quarters over by Arizona. Right? That's just 4 states at once.
Yeah.
I think down by you, Daisy, you can get 3 or 4 states, Arkansas, and all of them, like all in one little corner. Also, something like 20 miles. Where all the Arkansas state troopers are poster trying to catch you for speeding.
Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas,
Yeah.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Those are Arkansas state troopers do not play around.
You know this firsthand, David.
Yes, I do. I used to instead of flying, because I used to be really scared when I started my last job. The one I retired from, I hated flying, but for work, I needed to travel across the country to train people. And I would rather drive 12 hours to Atlanta to southern Mississippi instead of flying. I would just drive my work vehicle. And yeah, trust me, I've been around on my vehicle. Trust me. I don't like dying from 35,000 feet. I don't know about you, but
But you'll go to Europe and all those other places. Huh?
yeah, I do. Oh, I do now. Now I'm a boss. Yeah, absolutely. I'll do anything. Yeah, I love flying. Yep.
No.
Oh, you love it now.
It hurts when you get there with MSA, but it's worth it.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it's tough.
There's a travel Hoyer lift.
A travel Hoyer lift?
Yeah. Take it apart. Travel.
Oh, so you take it with you to travel.
Yeah, so you can get the bed from the wheelchair, vice versa.
Oh.
Yeah, they also, I was telling David, he didn't know it last time, but they have a wheelchair that goes, you get out of your wheelchair and into an aisle wheelchair on the airplane.
My mother shattered her kneecap on the second from last day in Ireland, and I made her walk, suck it up to get into that area. I was like, if you don't walk down there, they're not going to let you. I thought you had to be able to exit the plane, otherwise you can't fly. You got to be under your own power. You got to be able to. That's what I thought. So here I am yelling at my mom and making her this extra pain for no reason. And Daisy's like, oh yes, they got these. They transfer you to these wheelchairs that fit into the length of the width of the aisle for the plane. Yeah, I'm like, really? Now I feel bad,
Oh, I bet your mom wanted to punch you.
Well, that's any other. That's a normal day, We're okay.
Wow.
Did she listen to that episode?
Absolutely.
She's like, David.
Yeah, she didn't know either. It's just we never traveled with anybody that had a disability or a handicap or anything. So I mean, how would you know, right? Unless somebody explicitly told you for some reason.
Yeah, no kidding. I've seen that.
Or Susan, if you want to ride in the luggage, down below, under the seats, that's fine too.
When they check the wheelchair.
The other will you straight in it? You have to change seats at all,
Cool. I'll try it.
It is pressurized. Might get a little cold, but they are.
Besides the hot air balloon, do you have any other goals?
She's done all of her traveling.
I traveled a lot.
Got the bucket list done?
Pretty much. Did you get your bucket list done?
Yeah. Pretty much.
I mean, as much as can be done,
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. My last one was to go to Europe and to be on an island and stuff like that. So everything else from here on out is just,
He's going on a cruise.
Oh yeah. We Icon of the Seas, the newest biggest one in the world. So we're going to the same ports. We're going just for the boat. So
when are you doing this?
August.
Yeah, I'm glad she has a memory. That's a few weeks away.
It's on my birthday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. We love Royal Caribbean, and their ship, the big ships, are absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they're especially if you have a disability. The Carnival ships and MSCs and stuff are versions of much narrower aisleways and hallways and stuff, and yeah, the big ships they're worth it.
He says the balcony is huge for disabled.
Yeah, if you get an ADA room, I'll say it again. We don't have a tape measure, so I had my 12-year-old daughter. She's 12 now. Had my 12-year-old daughter, my youngest daughter, lay down. We measured her. Like the room was 7 Audreys wide by like 18 Audreys long. Right. The balcony was like 3 times the size. It had a full ramp for wheelchairs and everything. Like the bathroom, the doors. There's so much room. You can fit like 2 or 3 wheelchairs by everything.
Let's go.
Yeah. We're gonna go on a cruise.
I know. I said I want to go on one. I've never been on one.
And
I just went on my first one, but that's Amazing.
Hey, when do we have an MSA cruise? We got to talk to the
Yeah.
Mid Alliance about that.
Yes.
We should.
And
That's
by the way, Susan, I just learned this morning or last night that if you have a disability, because you know they all cruise ships don't have those vessels, the actual boats that they only have a certain number of those boats, the lifeboats. You know, and the rest of them are like the air up type inflatables, right? So if you have a disability, your muster station is guaranteed to be on the lifeboat and not one of those plastic things.
See?
Ah,
So if it makes you feel better, you're definitely going to get on the lifeboat instead of having to be on that plastic air pool thing going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's good to know. But
Oh, seriously, that's nice, right?
Yeah.
it would be nice though if we could have a MSA cruise where we could meet more people that have MSA. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
I
It
think
would
that's
be.
cool. I think that would be really, really cool.
I know we all couldn't
in
have a
Canada?
disability. We could not have a disability room, but
Oh, there's tons of rooms. There's lots of those rooms.
then
More
maybe
than what you think, yeah. Because they have full ADA, and they have like half ADAs. It just depends what you need. Like me, I don't need a full one where you got to wheel my wheelchair into the bathroom and shut that. I could bathe in my wheelchairs or whatever. I need one that just has a lot of extra handles and a little more rooms. So they have different types of those rooms.
Well,
that's
that's
pretty
great.
awesome.
It is.
That's on Royal Caribbean?
Yeah. Yep.
I love her.
Yeah, they're like it's just
Right.
small ships are cool, like for your first time or trying to get away at a reasonable price as well. But those big ships, they just offer so much, and they have more resources.
Yeah.
You can't fit, like small cruise ships, you can't fit that many elevators. Right? But on the big ones, you can fit a lot. So people that are disabled, or have a disability or handicap, it's much. We went on one recently, and I regret it. I've told nobody this, but I regret going on the small, probably 140,000 tons. And that's a pretty big ship. Don't get me wrong, but this one we're going on is like 250,000 tons, so it's almost twice size. But we went. The ship was, I'm not gonna say old, but the smaller ships are designed so bad that the thresholds. So if you were to, if you wanted to have like a mat for underneath your computer chair that was ADA compliant, I believe the law says it has to be less than 3/8 of an inch thick, and then it's considered ADA. It's suitable for people with disabilities. Their thresholds, their doorways, their walkways, it's all curved. It's got ramps. It's got these. You trip on everything on this ship. It's absolutely horrible. So, but the big ships are built better. They're wider. They don't have to snake you through. It's built for people like us in mind. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll go.
It's worth it. Love it.
We're going
I wonder if they'll do like a charity ball,
Ooh.
So you can actually rent out and lease cruise ships privately. Actual big Royal Caribbean, any cruise ship, you can charter them yourselves. You just have to buy the whole boat. I'm sure they can entertain, because they do have some conference rooms and some banquet halls in the ships as well. They're just normally used for things for the cruise and stuff, not really made for use for public. I'm sure they could though, absolutely.
Phil, Phil.
Your PT guy?
No, the guy in charge. Phil.
Oh, Fortier.
Oh,
Yeah.
for MSA. Oh, yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
get him to arrange it.
He may know some people.
Yes.
Hey, Phil, can you help us out?
That's a great idea. Uh-huh.
We'll set up a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Yeah. GoFundMe for MSA cruise.
Bucket list cruises. Yep.
I think that it would really be great. I mean, because there's a lot of people that have never been on a cruise or think, because when I went on my first one, my only one, I was on Norwegian, and yeah, I thought it was pretty narrow considering. We did see that Icon one. Holy cow, it made this boat look small.
Yeah.
It was still from a distance, and couldn't believe how big it was. But
I've never even seen a cruise ship.
Well, that's the thing. The small ships, they have to the pathways and hallways, and they have to fit them. They have to fit them where they can. The big ships, they start with the elevators and the hallways, and they build it out. Like they have all the room. They don't have to snake them around the corners. And like the MSC one and Carnival ships, like they have such horrible right angles going. Like Royal, you go straight down the hallway. You don't turn at all, which is great for wheelchairs and walking. And the bigger the ship, the less it moves.
Yes.
yeah.
I can imagine going on a small cruise ship now. It would be bouncing off the walls. But the Royal one, we used it in last year too. No issues at all.
Huh.
I mean, as much as possible.
Right. You didn't get seasick, huh?
Never.
No, we when I went with my friends, actually, some of it was shaky, well, wavy, I guess, almost the whole time. But the last near the end of the week, we barely saw a lot of people, and it was pretty bad because a lot of people were sick. Oh yeah, I thought we had a wave pool the whole week. I was like, wow, they have a wave pool on the cruise ship. No, it was because the
Oh,
I'm like, oh, I thought it was a wave pool.
That's bad. That's horrible. Yeah, if they're not hitting the gas, then you get the waving back and forth. So if they try to conserve a lot of gas and save like they're supposed to, you get a lot of that movement back and forth. So normally they'll still, if you notice, they'll speed up at dinner time because you don't want a shaky boat at dinner time, so they can serve the food and the wine and stuff like that, so it doesn't tip over. Yeah.
I can't get over the restaurants they have on those ships. Like, yeah, I forgot I wasn't even on a ship. There's so much to do. The gambling, the dancing, like all of it. Like,
but have you seen the icon of the sea? Actually, like go look at TikToks on it. Like it has the first Category 6 water park. It's actually a land-based Category 6 level 6 water park at sea. And yeah, it has these like crazy things that you've never seen on cruise ships before. Just it's amazing what they do. I love them because I don't want to spend a whole week in Cancun.
right.
Go spend a day there? Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even ever leave the ship.
Some people don't. Some people don't.
There was water slides in the one I went on. I wanted to do it, but it was going over the side. I was like, absolutely not. No.
I know.
Yes, some of them have bumper cars and racetrack going over the side and stuff now. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, that
yeah, this one has the where it also has, it's the first one I think that has where you're attached to a bungee above you and you walk
Zip line?
No, they took the zip line out, so you walk on this over the ocean, nothing under you, you're attached up above you, but you walk on these steps, and then halfway through they drop the step and you fly the rest of the way into the ship while you're actually over the ocean.
No.
I'm gonna try that one just to see how it goes.
Shark will jump up and grab you.
No, well, hopefully not. Big
Or a
shark.
big whale.
Yeah, right. So what else has gone, Susan? How's health? Obviously the Botox and stuff like that, but is health like maintaining?
No.
Anything? No.
Going down.
Yeah. What's
you had your annual with the doctor last week.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Oh, it doesn't count. Not pre-diabetic, which is shocking because everything in this house is sugar.
Yeah.
Chocolate. But yeah, I mean, it's delicious. That was shocking.
Well, we got to enjoy ourselves, right, Susan?
Yeah. Get a lot of
Yeah. We thought her body pain was from the
I would
disease.
say it wasn't statin.
Her statin for cholesterol. The doctor's like, you know what? Get off of it. Within 2 days, her body did not hurt. It's like,
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like neuropathy of some type, or
No, muscle legs.
Muscle legs.
Oh, the muscle X used so much of the CBD cream on her, which would make it feel amazing, but I didn't realize statin medicine does that. That's not a good medication.
What else is going on with your health? You having bladder issues?
Yeah. Yeah, I had them for a while.
You have retention or incontinence or both?
Incontinence. Incontinence.
So you don't have any kind of catheters or anything?
Mm-mm.
That's
No,
good.
that's
That's
very
good.
good. Yeah.
No.
And remind me, when were you diagnosed, Susan?
2021.
21?
Same year you were.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Me too. Oh no, yeah. No, symptoms. Symptoms 21. Mine was diagnosed in 22.
Mine was symptoms in 19, diagnosed in 21.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 19.
Yep.
Yeah. Misdiagnosis, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you still are just putting up with the bladder issues yourself, huh?
Yeah. I take Myrbetriq. Helps.
You go see a urologist frequently?
Yeah. Every 6 months.
What other specialists have you had to see?
Have you seen like an ENT?
No. I should. No. No. Gastroenterologist.
Yeah, gastrointestinal. There you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty common that's like one of the biggest ones for able to say.
I have Emma, a medicine called Emma. Tell her. Sarah.
Oh, she found this medication online playing her games. It's called Emma, EMMA, and it's more, I don't want to say like it's not a whole what kind of medication
I was gonna say, Trisha, don't hold back now. I mean,
I know. I'm all tongue tied like
Not be right. It's got like licorice.
it's got
and
like
different
it's got licorice in it.
herbs.
It's almost like a holistic medication,
Is
but
it for constipation?
Yeah.
constipation, indigestion, stomach issues.
I was
I hear
irritated a lot. So
It helps a lot.
I haven't thrown up.
She has not regurgitated since she's been taking this.
I can eat wheat now.
She can eat wheat now.
Gluten.
Oh.
The gluten foods, yeah. I mean,
She
she's
tastes much better.
I have to look into that before I go see one.
It has really, really made a huge difference in all of that areas for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, gluten is like one of the first things you cut out if you have what's my nephew have? He has autism, and
Really?
it drastically affects the brain to help the learn more to get not normal learning, but helps the learning of the mind. Yeah, so glucose doesn't help a lot of things in life for sure.
I didn't realize that gluten affected that.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I'm sorry, gluten. Yeah, not glucose, gluten. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, as soon as you have autism, one of the first things they do is a gluten-free diet. End of story. My nephew had a really bad autism, and just changing off to gluten drastically improved, where he's able to at least
Great.
be personable and communicate, in his own way. But yeah, it definitely helps.
Good.
Oh wow,
for him.
that's fantastic. That's an easy fix. That's great.
Yeah,
So, neurologist, the gastroenterologist.
PCP,
Got any more?
not that type of PCP. Primary care physician.
Your practitioner.
Yeah.
through-
Oh, have you started on palliative care or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what's it called?
Home Connections. They come over once a month. The nurse practitioner was just here the other day, actually. The regular nurse, she'll be here, I think, next month. She was here a few weeks ago, and started the whole Hoyer lift
thing.
Yeah, that whole thing.
So
Now, Trish, the lift is for Susan. It's not for you to be swinging around and doing crazy kids things. Okay.
Well, that sounds like fun. I could test it out.
Got your TV dinner catch. Whee! We can get you to the bathroom in one swing, Susan.
Ready? Aim for the doorway now.
Elbows in.
Not a good aim.
Or
Not a good aim.
That's so funny. Oh, we're trying.
so, on palliative care, do they just help manage your pain, or
They will. They could.
you know,
They could. They manage my sleeping. Everything.
Yeah, probably next week when she comes, we'll talk about the sleeping. 'Cause she can fall asleep. It's just staying asleep.
Yeah, me too. I will tell you, of course, I have bipolar. There's like 7 types of bipolar, but I have mild bipolar. And let me tell you, Seroquel is the only sedative drug for bipolar that's made for sleeping too. Wow. When I tell you I sleep nice,
have you tried trazodone?
that's good stuff too.
I took 50 milligrams. Now I take 100, and
Yeah.
that helped me to stay asleep.
Yeah.
Ambien and Xanax.
Yeah, she does Xanax and
Mhm.
Ambien.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that you do take pain medicine, right?
What?
Take what?
Pain
Pain
medicine.
medicine.
Pain medicine?
Not really.
Yeah, she doesn't really, and it was Tylenol and ibuprofen, but
Oh,
since she stopped the statin, she really
opioids and Xanaxes and like Valium. They said don't mix together; they'll cause more breathing issues.
Now you tell me.
I've had to step away from my Valiums.
Yeah, I told you I mixed Xanax on accident the other day. I didn't wake up for 2 days. So yeah, mixing Xanax with certain things not good. Do you have any like any REM behavior disorder, any sleep disorders?
I had them. I her CPAP.
Okay, breathing.
yeah, that has helped with a lot of her movements during the night of
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Getting
have a
up
sleep
for
study?
What?
a sleep. Did you do a sleep study for
Yeah.
the CPAP?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
okay, I know when it's been sent in the mail to do it at home. Did you do yours at home?
I did. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah.
You wear a ring on your finger or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, mine's in the mail, so I should get mine by the end of the week.
You getting it?
Yeah, you do it for 2 nights, right?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, he said 2 or 3. So
I did for 3 nights.
interesting.
I
I'm
have RLS.
Oh, the restless legs.
oh,
Yeah,
Really
I've
bad.
had that for like 25 years from a back injury. That sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, all night, okay. All night, the carbidopa levodopa takes care of it.
Does
yeah.
it? Yeah. My last sleep study I had, not the last one for MSA, but the one before that for restless leg syndrome. Kick 12 times an hour and wake up 3 out of deep sleep. Like my deep sleep percentage was like 13% efficiency.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, they try to give you Miraplex. That's why I say that. Like, people don't understand the story behind the Tito's joke, right? A shot of Tito like makes a lot of stuff go away. I'm not trying to say to over medicate stuff and mix liquor with pills, but anything you do to take the edge off the nerves, kicking all night, it helps out a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what kind of carbidopa levodopa do you take? Just regular?
Yeah. And I take it and extended one a day.
It helps you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's good. How long have you been taking it for?
A long time. Since I got diagnosed with Parkinson's,
Yes,
2019.
2019.
So you're part of the 10%, roughly 10% of patients with MSA that actually respond favorably to dopamine antagonist medication. That's amazing. That's
I didn't
that's
until I
good.
took Atari.
She takes an awful lot of it.
Yeah, more and more.
3.5 like 4 or 5 times a day, depends what time.
It's true though. Yeah. Well, it's nice though, because the longer you react well to dopamine antagonists, levodopa, carbidopa, or cinnamon, the longer your autoimmune dysfunction is put off. Like those very serious issues where people die quickly, 3-4 years of MSA, those are really pushed away, because as long as you have dopamine producing your brain, whether it's your brain or the medicine, your organs, your autoimmune keeps working, pretty good. But once you take it and you have so much gaps, you can't take enough of it, then you'll start to have those issues. But that's good that you're actually responding favorably to that. That means a lot.
It was my turn to take it. My husband was feeding me some applesauce with my medicine.
Yeah. and they have, like Susan, in the future, right, when it starts to wear off, they have filler medication to take in between your doses to extend so that it doesn't wear off so soon. And then they even have like not shots which you're thinking about, but like tetanus type shots where they infuse it directly to the skin, and it infuses into the body better, so it lasts longer. So a lot of people don't know that. I noticed when I go to parties and support groups, all of last year, they always complain about the levodopa carbidopa wearing off, and they have an hour or two between doses where they're wasted. They can't operate because it's worn off. And these doctors from University of Chicago, like worldwide or world notarized doctors, are like, yeah, we have other medication to fill in the gaps. They'll take care of that. So that's something that a lot of people don't know. They think that you just can't take more and more and more, because at some point you hit a limit of levodopa carbidopa, but there's other medications to fill that in when it starts to wear off.
Or you can take what I do with Rotari, and it's slow extended release of carbidopa levodopa.
Yeah.
Isn't that what that Jim takes?
I don't know.
I thought that's what he said that he takes.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask yours about it?
Not yet. That's at the next visit in early June, which we're already. It's my next urologist appointment.
I keep thinking he's already had it.
I had too many. Yeah, I know.
I can't keep up anymore. I barely keep up with mine.
Yeah. I had something I was allergic to.
Yeah. She was,
They put in it's something, an antagonist, something to make it last longer.
The dopamine antagonist. Yeah, it attaches the medicine. It attaches on to what little, because our putamen and color is still producing a little bit of dopamine. It may not be a lot. It attaches to those molecules and amplifies them, basically. Yeah.
My eyes swelled up so bad. I couldn't
This
walk.
podcast has been sponsored to you by Defeat MSA Alliance. We'd like to thank you, Susan.
Susan was saying that her the medicine. Oh. Yeah, Daisy. Daisy just missed that one.
I did.
Susan, how's your day going? Well, thank you all for joining our podcast. We'll see you later today. You can tell when we miss something. Like we miss it all. No, Susan, you were saying that it wears off for you.
It did, and the doctor put me on an antagonist. My legs swelled so bad. I couldn't take it.
she couldn't walk.
Did they put you on any water pill? Like a water pill couldn't fix that?
No.
No. Okay. Different type of swelling.
Well, the
Basics.
Got off that medicine.
Yeah.
anyway,
Sorry, I had an MSA brain in there for a minute.
it's okay.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
It's okay. It keeps us from laughing at Trish and Susan. So
Yeah.
anything to keep the assault to minimum over there.
There you go.
But yeah, I definitely want to say those to Susan, because I'm just saying it because it kills me when I go to these hospital support groups, and they're mostly women. Because men, we don't care about nothing. We just ignore everything. We'll go cry in our corner. Right?
Yeah.
But the women they're so emotional that the medicine doesn't last the entire time, and they don't know that there's other medicines that can fill in the gap to make it last longer. And once they hear that, it's like they can go back to operating reasonably well again, because without that medicine, it's hell on earth trying to do anything.
Do you still go to meetings like that? Are they near you, or do you have to travel?
No, yeah, there's actually two of them. So the same group that has two different hospitals. It's Northwest Indiana Parkinson's website, NWI. So if you just look up NWI Parkinson's, they have them at Community Hospital, which is completely different than this other hospital group that's in Maryville. So yeah, they're probably 20 miles apart, but they're very close to me.
Oh, nice.
You physically go to them still?
Yeah. I've been in the last couple of months because we've been gone and doing medical visits, but yeah, they love me when I'm the odd person in the room. It's all Parkinson's, and then you have one person that his wife has essential tremor, which is very in the same category as ours. Not as bad, but it's horrible. And I'm the only person that has MSA, so they love hearing about me and my stories. And all the nurses and doctors follow my YouTube channel and stuff. So, yeah, and plus there's free food, really good food, good catering.
There's the real reason. I have
my YouTube channel, I'll show you. But they do things though, like Susan. We have we paint on canvases, right? We knit blankets. There's a lot of music. They do a lot of things to keep the body going, and even the support group. Again, I'll say it one more time. Northwest Indiana Parkinson's support group. Their entire building in downtown Highland, Indiana, by me, gives all free services to anyone who has Parkinson's or Parkinson's-like diseases, kickboxing, therapy, anything, all free. So yeah, it's a great if you're close enough to a place that offers that, it's great. It really is.
Yeah.
And the food is wonderful.
Because of the food, you can do that too.
Yeah. I gotta stick that in my my cooler. Yeah.
Put in your Coke.
Yes, you got it. That's right. Yeah. Don't be stitching on me.
Comes all
Okay, everybody.
I'm gonna have Trish come over there and say hi to you. She's gonna hit you elbows. Well, Susan and Trish, it's been wonderful. I appreciate you. Love you to death, and we got to have you for a third visit as well. Because everyone loves your podcast.
Love it. Love you too.
You're top 10 across the board, so we love you guys.
We love you guys. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and we would love to have you come back, like I said, and talk to us again sometime.
All right.
And hey, remember, don't forget, we're all MSA Crusaders.
Yes, we are.